Hello, welcome back to another disused railway line walk here on the Isle of Wight. I'm about a mile out of Newport, and Ryde is about another 7 miles in that direction. I'm on part of the Newport to Ryde line. It opened in 1865 and lasted until 1966. A little way down there is Whippingham Station. That closed in 1953, and trains continued to run through there up until the line's closure in 1966. Now look at this line. This has only recently been done. Recent looks on Google Maps shows that this track bed is not walkable, it's not surfaced. And you can see over here where the track bed still exists, but you can't use it. So let's poke the camera through and we'll try and have a little look. And I wonder if they're going to continue this on at a later date. So there it is, look. And that's nettled up to hell, no way down there, but it still exists. So wouldn't that be wonderful if they are actually going to do that? There's another angle just there. That would be great, wouldn't it? There's an old railway sleeper down here. Apologies for the wind, it's very gusty today. There's an old sleeper, most likely taken up from this line upon its repurposing as a cycleway and footpath. So let's push on down here. And at the other end of this, there is a very, very tiny railway tunnel, the smallest tunnel on the Isle of Wight railway network, or the former network. It's about a mile down there, just outside of Newport. So we're going to take this new path along the former Ryde to Newport Railway and see if we can see this tunnel. The Isle of Wight's Ryde to Newport line opened in 1875 and continued to be in operation right through until closure in 1966. The line beginning at Ryde, but officially from Smallbrook Junction on the current Ryde to Shanklin line, passing through Ashy, Haven Street, Wootton and Whippingham and on towards Newport. Today's railway walk is going to take in a short section of the route heading in towards Newport, where we're going to be heading towards a very, very short tunnel, probably the shortest tunnel on the island. Maybe so. At 80 yards, it was later extended after closure to be reprofiled for roadworks and development above. So one end of the tunnel curves away at such a sharp trajectory it is completely off course from its original route. There's some new fencing gone up here, look, obviously when the path has been done, and it is old railway sleepers. They've repurposed old sleepers, which I can't see why they would not have been off this track bed. They've probably been reused when this path was repurposed. That's brilliant, isn't it? To access there onto Fairlee Road, there's a leisure centre down there as well. See, that's only just been done. This is all new. I'm going to say this has only been done in the last 6 months or so. There's an old bit of something, look, old signal foundation, or maybe where one of those bins were. Interesting, isn't it? Nothing to do with a signal foundation, I'd say, because it's only that wide, but there was something here. I believe a lot of this track bed has been infilled as we approach the Newport, so it's going to go a bit up and down, roller coastery. And I think where this tunnel's going to be, it looks like it's really going to dip down looking at maps, but that's because the track bed leading up to it has been infilled quite substantially. That's my view going forward. Got quite a few sandbags here leading up to the gardens, so I'm assuming a lot of rainwater must come down from this side. Notice good drainage all the way along though. So this is coming up to Holbury Lane, and you can see where it has in fact been infilled. Look at that gradient going down. So was there a bridge here and it used to go underneath, or was there in fact a road built after the line closed, but all this just happened to be infilled with whatnot and waste? So we've gone on a descent now and probably back down to the previous track bed level. And now the track bed is all infilled again. We've just come up. It's quite a gradient coming up. And we're going to lose the original alignment just here. That is St Paul's View Road. And down here, the track bed is going to dive deep below the main road. I believe that's Fairlee Road on the right hand side. And here she is. This image by Mark Price from the early 80s gives a slight indication of what it looked like before it was all dug out and repurposed for public use. And you can see that infill and the embankment is completely grassed over and nature has taken over. And a little look at Scottish maps as well, you can see the cutting of the railway just up here, and you can see where the viaduct is just down there leading into Newport. You can just see where Fairlee Road is just here, and the word tunnel, I've circled the word tunnel, and you can see where we are. This map dates back to around about 1938. Complete red brick portal. This is the end, as if we was going to go off towards Ryde station, about 7 miles that way. Look up here, we've still got the old cable hangers, the carriers just there. Like, that's brilliant, isn't it? And a few additional bits and bobs coming down this side. Red brick all the way across, very, very grubby on the ceiling. I can hear my voice reverberating down the other end, so people, if they're at the other end, they will be able to hear me. Got the side wall, the abutment just there, look, but it's an embankment on the opposite side. There's a little cast steam locomotive with the Southern name on there at the top. So the first half of the tunnel is exactly as it was built. It's the standard original width. You can see it seems to narrow just there. That's because that end of it, where the bend is, has been slightly realigned. It's not the original route of the tunnel as far as I'm aware, so I'm roughly around about the halfway point now. You can see where it is not the original tunnel walling, but it's still open to us to enjoy, isn't it? There is a channel of wind coming through here, so apologies for any of that. So this is what it looks like on the other side, look. It's brilliant, isn't it? They've actually repurposely built a tunnel mouth, a portal, to take the original route of the tunnel, which originally that would have shot off over there and come out just the other side of the road. Let's walk back through then, because we're about done. And this extraordinary image by Dave Richardson shows the tunnel being extended. This is the reprofiling being used for the dual carriageway, which was going to be built above the original portal, and it has got that tight, almost 90-degree curve happening, look, with all those concrete sections. It's nice to see the original portal is still there. hope you've enjoyed looking at this short section of the former Newport to Ryde line and this beautiful, cute little tunnel, isn't it? Most like the shortest one on the entire Isle of Wight. I've got some more Isle of Wight stuff coming up, more railways and the coastal walk, so please do like, subscribe and comment below. Any suggestions for the Isle of Wight as well, because I may return in the near future. And also anywhere else in the UK, please like and subscribe and comment below. Is this really the shortest tunnel on the island? See you in the next one. Bye bye.